Okay, in this video we're just going to go through the asset pop-up. So, we've looked at finding assets and plotting them on the map, but you're actually able to select an asset to get much more detailed information about what's going on with that asset or device. In this case, we can see here I've got a train. I'm going to click on it, and you get this radial pop-up menu. This top slice here just simply shows the name of the asset, so you can see that. And then you got two other menu options down here. This is GPS replay. I'm going to go through that in more detail in another video. Right now I'm focusing on this menu option here, which is the asset pop-up or the report on that asset, which is just a very quick overview of what's going on with that device. So if I just click here, it brings it up instantly. And really there's just a few different pieces of information here. First of all, we see the name of the device and the serial number. That's a unique identifier that we use for that device, that asset. We also see all of the different data types and metrics that are coming in for that off that asset. So some are related to this is actually monitoring various network statistics about that asset, but this could be anything. Totally depends on what type of device you have, what type of sensors it has connected to it, and what it's sending in. This here just happens to be very focused on network type statistics, and you can see a spark line over time showing the data coming in, so you can see the trends, and you also see the most recent data point received from each metric, so the current value of each metric on the right hand side. So that's what that is about. This dynamically populates with all of the metrics that come in, so you don't actually have to configure anything. You just click on the icon and we will populate the metrics accordingly. Okay. Here on the right you see different alerts. Okay, so you can click on those to get a bit more information. So we're looking at a critical, an info, and a warning alert. So this is 3 alerts from this device in the last day. You can see a string, the time and date of the alert, bit of information around that. So we see there's some SD-WAN drop. That's a particular thing we're monitoring for this type of asset, with the GPS coordinates. And you can actually add instructions as well if you want. Okay, and you can click down through those alerts to get more information on what's going on there. Okay, down the bottom we have device images, so you can upload attachments to assets. We'll go through that in more detail in another section of the manual on device administration, but those attachments show up in various places, and this is one of the places they show up. So if you have various type of attachments, whatever it is, in this case it's an image, and we're able to just display an image as it is. So this happens to be an image of this train, but you can upload binary files, Word documents, PDFs, whatever, and you'd be able to access them from here. In this panel here, we see the device information. So a description, it's actually blank. We see the last time we've seen data from this, the last time the GPS updated. There is some verbose information here, which I'm not going to go into. It's very specific to your type of asset. We're seeing firmware versions and various things there. It really is a verbose breakdown of all of the different tags and different attributes of this device. So it's used to help us model this asset and what type it is, but basically it's hidden by default. So if someone knows specifically what those tags are, there can be useful information in there for you. So that's it. You can click on any asset on your map, and it'll give you a similar pop-up. Obviously context aware, so it'll know what data to show, what attachments, all of that kind of information. And this is an asset. This pop-up, it takes no configuration. It just automatically discovers the contents of it for you. So it's another useful feature that you can use from our out of the box map. To exit off, you can just exit off here, or you can just click anywhere on the map and it gets it back. Get it back, click it again. There's also an X there. Okay.